Yeah, obviously a pretty ugly scoreline on Friday night, but with all things considered, it's difficult to feel too deflated about it, isn't it?
Yeah, look, we under no illusions that when we seen that Chiefs team come out, and obviously understandable with their predicament in the league as well. We knew it was going to be a tough task, but we set realistic goals in and around our performance in this block of three games, knowing that the level of competition is going up again. Obviously, we've lost a bit of leadership, through Alex Everett, also John Stevens as well in the pack. So look, this is a big learning curve, and to experience that kind of intensity on the weekend shows some of our young lads what it takes to be a Premiership player.
You talk about us experiencing that level of intensity. The first round of the Premiership Rugby Cup, we saw some similar scores across the weekend. It just highlights that step up in level, doesn't it? And obviously, we'll talk about our opponents this weekend shortly as well.
Yeah, look, I think the Bristol put a fairly strong team out. I think different Premiership teams have had different approaches. I think Sarri's fielded a younger look side, which then makes it more of a level playing field, I suppose. But look, all we can do is tackle the challenge that's in front of us this week, that being Gloucester.
As we said, on to Gloucester then, a first ever fixture with the Cherry and Whites as we visit Kingsland. We've seen lots of Pirates over the years play for both. I know you and Paves are in regular contact with George Skivington and very respectful of what each other do.
Yeah, look, we've been up and observed a couple of seasons back. George creates a really good environment there, and you can see that they've changed tact in terms of their attacking outlook this year. So defensively, that's going to be a big challenge on a fast surface. Look, I think for us is looking at that, our physicality around that game. Chiefs certainly bullied us in that area, which created a lot of space for the backs. That would be progress for us this week. And again, just plugging away at our set piece, which we know is in a state of development. So look, another big challenge, great occasion for the lads in a famous stadium with the infamous shed. So looking forward to it. It's great exposure for these boys.
On to us then, and team selection. Another injury blow against Exeter as Joe Elderkin's picked up a bang, having barely missed any rugby for I think about 4 or 5 years. And Harry Yates, obviously due to benefit from that competitive debut for him. Sheen Mitchell on the bench, while Robin Wedlake also returns to the side.
Yeah, look, we started this season attempted to with keeping the core of the spine together and then developing in and around that. Now, with obviously missing Joe this week, the aim was to make changes anyway. We don't know our best centre partnership yet. We're trying to give everyone exposure in that area. So that'll be something we'll be looking at as coaches. But look, like I said, Harry's been waiting in the wings, been really patient. He'll have his chance to put his hand up, and then we've got Charlie McCaig in the background who's shown us what he can do in the championship, and he'll get time as well. So it's for me this cup period is about us as a team making steps forward in our performance, and as coaches trying to get a better idea what the better combinations are.
And while Friday wasn't obviously the result or performance we probably would have wanted, a really successful event off the field, and we hope there's going to be a few more of those in the next few months. Cobb and Donny in December looking busy, and obviously when Gloucester come here in January.
It was great seeing the men. Look, the ego got a bit of a bash in. When you always want to be closer than that, but I think we came against a motivated, flat-out Premiership team, which was a hard machine to stop. But it just goes to show the numbers turned out for that game down here, packed house, and it was a great occasion.